Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you are tuning in. It's your boy KJ, and we're going long form, baby. This is the podcast, Ksquared. I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in. Those of you that are tuned in, sit back, relax. We're going to go over some stuff. The goal is to be 30 minutes, definitely under 45. And so let's go ahead and get into it while we doing it. Let's go ahead and get into it. People are boycotting Target. Apparently, black people are upset at Target specifically for its DEI policies. And at first I was like, it's hard to just pick out Target because there's plenty of companies that openly said we not supporting DEI no more. But what I didn't know is that Target employs more black people than any other company. I didn't know that. Like, what is the percentage? Sorry, I gotta Google. You gotta Google your stuff, right? Dang, 56% of the employees at Target are black. And I don't even understand what DEI is. Let's be honest. What is it? And somebody's saying they're supposed to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion. What does that mean? Are niggas getting more jobs? Are they hiring more niggas? I doubt it. I doubt it meant they were hiring more and giving them better positions. You want to talk about DEI? Let's talk about the pyramid that is every corporation in America. At the very bottom, it's a bunch of people of color. But as you get to the top, it's still white as fuck. And I just feel like I don't understand the recent upset. Like, why are people now like, you know what? This is messed up. Target, how dare you? I don't know. DEI has always been weird to me. It's never necessarily made sense. And I think that my view on these things is weird because I'm not liberal nor conservative. I'm not Republican nor Democrat. I am independent, just like Bernie Sanders, because they did my boy dirty. Man, they did that man dirty. And what did he tell y'all 10 years ago? Them billionaires is coming. And who's here now? Okay, next. Oh, no, we're going to keep going in. Target apparently has lost like $15 billion, $15 billion with a B, $15 billion with a B. Let's see what the Target losses are now. Target losses since boycott, $12.4 billion. Nope, 15.7. 15.7 billion. The last number I looked at was proper. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe they just doing so good that they like, I ain't worried about them niggas. But it's a weird number because when you look at it and you look deeper into it, it says they only fell 1.9%. I'm like, damn, it's $15 billion, only 1.9%? Shit. We really don't understand how rich these niggas are. Like, sometimes we be really thinking we can affect these people. Like, y'all burning down Tesla dealerships. Elon Musk is a little flustered right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's look at that story. Elon Musk is telling people to hold on to their stock and tells vandals to stop being psycho. This is not the video I was looking for. He had a video out there where he said, I don't understand what anyone's upset with me or Tesla for. I've never done anything wrong, and Tesla's never done anything wrong.
Elon Musk is denouncing the war on Tesla.
It's really come as quite a shock to me that there's this level of really hatred and violence. I think we just have a deranged, there's some kind of mental illness thing going on here.
And I got to say, then why are people burning your dealership, sir? Why are people burning the vehicles? Like, there's no other vehicles are being burnt, not even Mercedes-Benz. And people gonna act like they don't know the history with Mercedes, but they make nice vehicles. So I guess niggas just let that go. But Tesla, you recent with your bullshit. And so how you gonna sit here and act like you didn't just cut a bunch of jobs, make a bunch of people come into offices that weren't workable offices? I know people that work for the federal systems and they had to come into work and sit on the floor, work on their laptops, sitting on the floor, typing on their lap, because they work for the government. And whenever they brush strokes, whatever their brush stroke says, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Whatever their pen writes is what the fuck is there. Long story short, whenever they write something in ink, that's what you got to do if you work for them directly. It's really, really weird. Like, it's a weird place to be right now. Like, they can do whatever they want. White people at war. And I feel like the country is never in a good place when white people are at war. Like, white people fighting has never landed America in a great place. Last time they fought, they killed lots and lots of each other, of us, and then it never really died. You know, like there's like undercurrents from that war a long time ago, still today. You damn libtard. That term is so funny to me. Libtard, because it's like a word and a word that they said you can't say no more mixed into one. So it's double the insult. I don't know. It's weird though, because white people judging other white people simply based off of their political selection is weird as hell to me. Just because y'all be so damn different and so damn alike at the same time. Like watching Joe Biden and watching Donald Trump, people act like they see such a world of difference. Not really. And he was giving a bunch of money to Ukraine and getting his son up out of jail. Not formidable presidential stuff. And then going to sleep. Just bad selection. Just a bad selection. But it was what they did, whatever they could to make sure Bernie Sanders wasn't there. They was like, hey, I just don't want Bernie Sanders there. I got too much money for a nigga like that to be in office. That's really what it was. So at the end of the day, it's the same group of people, bro. That nigga tie red, that nigga tie blue. But there's no difference. It's just crazy to me. It is crazy to me. What else is new? What else is new? In other news, Doechii. There's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rapper lady out there named Doechii. And in a video recently, Doechii came out and said that a red flag in dating her is being a straight man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's the one red flag that hurt my feelings the most, because I was like, I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it. What you think I'm about to start fucking boys so I could be with you? You got me all types of bent, messed up, left. These new ladies, boy, and it's messed up because she's so pretty. When you look at her, you be like, what I gotta do? And then she'd be like, you gotta be with a nigga first. You'd be like, wait a minute. Oh, bitch, you not that cute. She just turned into a ghoul real fast in your head. You'd be like, oh, bitch, you ain't even cute no more. What are you talking about? Your red flag is straight men. Then the women in the comments, just a bunch of dumb followers, was like, yeah, straight men are awful. But truth be told, they not wrong. I know I got to play both sides of the field, but they're not all the way wrong, because when you watch the news and you watch like the things that have happened in the world, most of it is from straight men. Bad stuff and good stuff. But I just want women to do better, you know? Like I was looking up the other day, I was looking up women serial killers. You know, there's only been like 9 that they know of in history. And like 2 or 3 of them was nurses. Like 2 or 3 of them was literally just like, oh, you about to die? Let me go ahead and put you down a little bit easier. My back is itching like a motherfucker and I can't reach it. It's that one spot you can't reach. You know what I'm talking about when your back itch? And you sitting here. There we go. Not really. That's when my girlfriend nails come in handy. The one benefit them gay niggas have, having long ass nails. They can scratch that part of their back that niggas can't reach. All right, what was we talking about? Talking about Doechii and the girls in her comments. That's what we was talking about. How beautiful she is and how pretty some of those ladies were. And I got to sit here and get on the internet and watch them talk all this noise about men and be right. And be right. Only thing you can say is, as a man, if all y'all stop fucking us, the world is ended. Like the world stops. So like, it's weird, but fucking us keeps the world spinning. So all that shit y'all talking, you gonna be back. She be back. She be back, all right. Next, now we moving through this stuff. I like this. Recently, it was a video of a young lady running track, and as she was going around the track, cutting over in the curve, she like brought her hand over and brought it back down with the baton and clucked the girl in the head. She got her kind of good. She got her pretty good.
Well, this just in, a Virginia high school track athlete has been charged with assault and battery after this viral video at a meet. Alayla Everett is facing charges after hitting Kaylin Tucker with a baton. The incident last week left Tucker with a concussion and possibly fractured skull. Judges immediately.
I've been watching all type of nonsense behind it though. Like I used to run track and I've held a baton for a long time and I know a baton can't crack no skull. People talking about she cracked that girl's skull. I'm like, what the fuck y'all think she was running with? Like she got to run with it. It can't be that heavy. Them batons ain't no thicker than 3 cans. You know what I'm saying? It's like Arizona cans. They're super duper light, little bitty pieces of aluminum. You drop them, you will bend them. You know what I'm saying? They're not very tough. I don't think she cracked her skull, but she did smack the fuck out of her with it. I'm not gonna lie. She did. And then she was like, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I'm like, your parents should have just told you to own it. Baby, just say sorry. Like, just say, my bad. Like, I didn't mean to. I came down with it. I got caught up under her arm. In the video, when you slow it down, it does look like she got caught up under her arm. And as a person who ran track and had to run races where you cut in, because cutting in is a hard part, and you're not necessarily, everybody doesn't train to cut in. And what that means is you're on the 8-lane track, and everybody's in their lane, and they go all the way around. And at one point, there's a line, and you're supposed to cut in on that line in order to get positioned inside the track. And once you are positioned, it's hard to jump out of your position and then run faster to get to the front. Like, it takes a lot more energy. And so it's a very hard thing to do in track. And I understand that part. And they're pretty young. They're in high school. So that's like, and they're running a relay. So that makes, all of that makes it a little bit more complicated. But I think people are really, really taking it out of focus, because it's not really that important as far as how bad of an injury. Like, how is the girl okay? Is the girl okay? Like, everybody on the internet talking about Charger, give her a charger with assault, attempted murder. So I'm like, come on, y'all, really? You gonna try to ruin the luck of the girl's life because she did that? Make her say sorry. Like, give her a community service, something light. Don't not let her run track no more, especially if she was decent and that was how she was going to pay for college. People don't think. They should be on the internet talking. I'm here to say, I mean, if she did hit her with it, it happens. It's not okay. It's bad. But give her a regular punishment, you know, not no extra shit, because people on the internet upset because the video went viral. Forget that. And since then, they've shown like multiple videos of athletes running and kicking back and using their elbows. And I'm here to tell you, all that shit happened. Like, that's part of it. Like, you're an athlete. That's part of it. It's not a contact sport, but like, there's 2 ways to avoid that. Be way ahead of everybody else or run on the outside so nobody can elbow you. Both take you being much faster or much stronger than the other athletes. So one way to fix that problem is be faster than everybody else so you're not stuck in that goddamn group. Next, Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry. How do we say this? Stop stealing, nigga. Stop stealing. I know them niggas is giving you a budget. Like, I know for fact they giving you a budget. And you putting these YouTube videos on multiple platforms. Nigga done took Tubi off of Tubi. You stop. Y'all, they giving him $6 million for the budget. This nigga paying $15,085 for the movie. He ain't even buying a Nissan Sentra on his movies. And he pocketing the rest. We know what's happening. I don't care. I'm upset. Last movie I watched, this nigga had a church scene. It ain't had no band. It ain't had no drummer. It ain't had no speakers. It ain't had no pastor, no podium, no nothing. These niggas was just standing in a white room with 4 walls. I was so upset. I was like, nigga, you was born in the church. You was raised in the church. I was raised in the church too. You better fix it the way it's supposed to be fixed. Like, you could have paid for a church and just used the church for a day or 2. You work in production. I know you know how this goes. And it just, it's crazy. And I get that's how you get to be a billionaire. That's you cut the costs and then you maximize the profit. But damn. It's other billionaire movie producers and creators. They ain't do it as fast as you, but they got billions and they put out some decent shit. All right? Spielberg is putting out some good shit. And I'm just saying, I want us to do better. And I'm a fan of Tyler Perry. I'm a fan of his career. I'm a fan of everything he's done. But at some point, somebody got to say something. It's bullshit. Lots of it. Hot Texas bullshit. Deep down in the South with the sun baking it. It's steamy. It's just shitty. And it's getting everywhere. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be this upset, but I am a huge Tyler Perry fan, and I understand he's doing these movies, etc. by himself, but nigga, we seen your house and your airplane and your running strip that go up and down the goddamn property. We know what's up. You're stealing. Next. All right. We're going to talk about something that I know might be pretty sensitive to some people. And I'm going to give it a couple moments. And I'm going to focus on this one. Because there's two very young celebrities. I don't pay attention to these people like this. The blogs posted 4 or 5 different times. So much that you end up seeing a story you don't even fucking care about. But now you know about it, you know? So Halle Bailey, the pretty young lady that, like, she played Ariel. She signed to Beyonce. She's doing pretty good. She got pregnant by the nigga, and we all saw some bullshit coming. Because they was keeping the pregnancy silent. I was like, don't do that. But we're going to push past that because that's the past. And they had a baby together. They was doing good. The baby is now, it ain't talking. The baby is now like maybe 1. And now they're at that point in most co-parenting relationships where you realized it's not going to be as shiny as you thought. That's when you took the car off the lot and you realized that motherfucker got a transmission issue. That's when you found out this shit is finna get real, nigga. I got to deal with this person forever. And you do. And so now y'all arguing over the internet. About who? About nigga made a diss song. Say, I just want to see my son. Let me see. He made a song called I Just Want to See My Son. Yeah. He released a song called Famous that is interpreted as a diss towards Halle, expressing his insecurities about her kissing other men in acting roles. Oh, that's some old shit, nigga. That ain't what we talking about. And that should have been the sign that she knew not to get no fucking baby by this dude. You splitting genes with these people. You splitting genes with these people. Let's see.
Today I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over. I never get him dropped off. I'm always gonna pick him up. I live far as so I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him. I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I don't get the chance to do that thing out. But me and her has not been together for a long time. They really don't know what to do. I just go to the internet and kids live for the internet. Like, I don't understand why they have to rent everything.
Excuse me.
Don't tell that to him. She told me I can pick him up. I'm pretty sure he's talking about before they were. I was in love, but they're not together. So it's causing some difficulty now. As far as like the court thing, he did say he's keeping track of the days that go by that he's not able to see his kid. So that's not off the what is she doing? That's going on off camera, but so yeah, it's about the baby.
Okay. I think I've got the gist of it. What I said was already the gist of it, but let me just go ahead. Yeah, this is them doing a wrap up. Apparently he went to the house, drove a few hours, wasn't able to see or pick up his son, which is something that a lot of dudes go with. It's usually the point in time where they grab a lawyer and they try to go ahead and iron out what they can and can't do. So you and the child's mother understand that. I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably what you should do. Fellas, y'all should always do that. Whether you and this lady are good or bad, you should always go ahead and iron everything out through the court. Get it done. A lot of dudes don't like doing that because they're afraid of child support. But truth be told, if you are an active parent, you're going to spend more than that anyway on your child. You know what I'm saying? You end up paying for all type of stuff: basketball, jiu-jitsu, school uniforms, lunch, snacks, picking up, dropping off every day, daycare when they little bitty. It's a lot. It is a lot. And I will say the best way to do that is when you're not fighting that child's mama. So I got a little process that I would say would work for co-parents that are new in the process from the fathers. Like as a father, I think you should realize first things first, she gonna get mad possessive with the baby. She should be, right? It's her child. She's the child's mother. You don't want no mom that don't give a fuck about that kid, do you? That's what you don't want. So she gonna be possessive and sometimes she gonna be angry. Whatever you got with a new lady, if you got a new lady, keep it a fucking secret. Don't say shit about that new lady. Keep her away from you and the baby. Because the mama gonna pull up to try to see. They're going through stuff at that moment, bro. I'm telling you. And so I would say as a man, just do everything you can to be nice. Try to follow her rules. Try to go ahead and play the bitch. That means say okay, say yes, ma'am. That means bringing food. That means giving her a break just so she understands, sees you with your child. And you start to go ahead and build a rapport. So when you don't show up, your child is like, where the fuck is my dad? So I think all of that makes sure that you go ahead and solidify yourself in your child's life. And there will be points where y'all argue and y'all fight. But just remember, this person brought your child here. You love your child. You got to deal with this person. Don't fight. Don't bring it to the internet. Don't have your parents fighting. Don't make it ghetto. Just do your best to raise your kid. I think if some people don't understand, one thing you got to do sometimes is cut this person off communication wise. Meaning pick up and drop offs at daycares or schools or whatever. We don't ever have to talk until we have to talk. And then even still, you can do it in a simple text message and nobody can drop opinions. Somebody gonna have to be the bigger person for a little while though and just not drop an opinion. Like somebody for a while is just gonna have to take somebody talking shit and just be like, okay, are you coming to pick up your kid? And then let it be that. But I don't think sitting here fighting over the internet, trying to pick sides, trying to get your followers or your following to be mad at the other person is stupid. It's stupid because they're going to start saying sideways stuff about your kid's mom. And then you're going to realize, hold up, you can't say that shit. I can. And now you done brought it to them, you know? Man up. Bitch up. Just go ahead and take the ass whooping or they're gonna treat you bad for a little while. It's your fault her coochie messed up. Like she's still stitching up down there. She burning the pee. Like she going through a lot. And sometimes as men we don't see it, so we be like, fuck it. Now I think that's what kind of draws her being like, ooh, fuck you, girl. So try your best to not do that as a man. I'm trying to say if you watching this and from beforehand, I just want to let you know, yeah, when it gets to a certain point, her feelings is hurt. She angry. She's a woman. She's just going to be mad and be like, fuck you forever. Try to not get to that point, you know? Try to actually let her know we on the same team, believe it or not. Like if we was out in public and a big grown man pushed you down, I still got to come over there and make sure nothing happens, you know? I might not push him back, but I'm going to say, hey, sir. Hey, sir, that is rude. Okay. What's next? We ain't got but a couple minutes left. Let's talk about Journey Smollett. All right. So recently, Journey Smollett, my one of my first child crushes from back when she was in Selma Lord Selma. Y'all remember Selma Lord Selma? Some of y'all do. Some of y'all don't. Journey Smollett, this pretty actress, was married. I don't know why they be feeling like we gotta get married. We gotta get married. But she got married to a man and then they got divorced. And apparently he is not leaving quietly. These men done switched it up for real, didn't they? They was like, if you gonna pay the bills when you break up, I'm trying to hurt you. Why? Why would you try to hurt your benefactor? Oh, why? Because my feelings hurt. Shut up. Shut up. Lucky she ain't got brothers with felonies, because I promise you. But let me tell y'all the details. Journey Smollett finalized her divorce with Josiah Bell in August 2021 after filing in 2020. Long time ago. And she was given, she had to pay him $1 million in the settlement. So they're going to mill off cool. Just off your dick. You know, that's got to be a decent place to be. Yeah, like you done made a meal off your dick. And $7,000 a month in child support. $7,000 a month. Them kids can live real good. Kids can live good off the $7,000 a month. Not to mention, they mom will probably take care of them half the time or some of the time. And so that's a nice little stipend. And then the $1 million you got off top, and he still want to come back for her retirement. It's crazy. I'm not like a proponent of violence. But this is why I say you got to have family members with felonies, because at some point you got to be like, my boy, what you trying to really clear it out, huh? Huh? Like you really trying to live a lifestyle that you ain't earned. It's crazy because now I think women are starting to see it as unfair on both sides. But even there's still a bunch of them that's like, nah, fuck that. If you a man, you shouldn't do that. As a woman, there's a reason you should. No, you shouldn't do it at all. If you divorcing somebody and y'all come up with a decent settlement, y'all settle at a number, and then you want to come back for the retirement, you say shit is inflating. I need to inflate these expenses. It's crazy. It's crazy. And for that, I would say, man, ladies, y'all starting to get money. Get smart. Get them prenups. Get smart. Don't marry that nigga. Like, it's weird because women are in a terrible place because they still get judged for nobody ever marrying them, and still get judged for being single mothers and like wanting to raise a child but not wanting to be with no man. Then they get judged for staying with a man and dealing with a man who ain't shit. Get judged for having to pay another. Golly. As a man, I'm here to say I'm sorry, y'all. That's a lot that y'all got to go through. But I will say, y'all be bringing a lot of that on yourselves. Like, they turn around and say, men are the reason we do this. But y'all be pretty mean to one another. I've seen reality TV. And so have y'all. Y'all know the reality TV stars make more than athletes. It's reality TV stars that's doctors that done left their practice to go ahead and do reality TV. Y'all killing people, basically. You bitches is murderers just by supporting this type of stuff. Okay, that was it. That was funny. I appreciate everybody. These have been the Ksquared topics. I don't know. We're working on it. This is episode 1 of the podcast. Nothing too serious. Told you we was going to keep it light and have some fun. This has been your boy, KJ Lee. I appreciate it. Shouts out to Comedy Hype. Rest in peace to Comedy Hype. They're Hyperhouse now, but wonderful platform. Great ownership. Great people. Thank y'all. KJ Lee, Ksquared. We out. This episode has been brought to you by Lowcool Comedy. Link will be in the description and in the channel and wherever you click to find this. Lowcool Comedy is my comedy company. And what we do is we go throughout the country, really the South right now, and we find some of the funniest comedians and the ones that are willing to work with us. We put them on camera. We get them good audio. When the audio doesn't mess up, we get them good audio and good video footage. We put it up on a platform, and the goal is to create a library, build a large following online for these comedians and for the brand. If you have some time, go ahead, check out some of the channels, go out, check out some of the comedy shows, check out some of my sets and other comedian sets out here. We have a great show coming up pretty soon. I'm super excited about that, man. Henry Coleman's going to be on that one. D'Anthony Turner just killed the last show. Like, I'd be so impressed by some of these guys sometimes. It's really good. Like, there's so much talent out here. But y'all can check it out on Lowcool. This is Ksquared. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm gone.